Hey, welcome to today's funny moments. Look, Nick dashing like lightning this morning. Good morning, teacher. Don't skip your protein meal. Dad, hurry up with that protein breakfast. Good morning, teacher. Time waits for no. Buddy, this is our chance. Ready for the big drama? Subtitles 1.9, 5.6, 7.5. Never knew they were old classmates. Math so mysterious. Nick became a teacher, quietly nurturing minds. Meanwhile, the apprentice was off to be a cop. Just then, the man's phone rang like an alarm had to make a haste. Nick didn't care, but Lisa, anxious, rushed to tell him the apprentice sought her husband. Nick exploded in anger, giving Lisa a stern warning to act like complete strangers, a real Oscar-worthy performance. Afterwards, he rushed out like a volcano. Meanwhile, the junior found the hotel info, but a do not disturb sign hung on the door, haha. Turns out no cleaning was due to that sign. The boss mentioned he had inquired about the school too, that's some detective work, but why would a drug dealer care about a school? Just then, they spotted Lisa picking up her daughter. What a twist. Remember when they called from the restaurant? The woman said she hadn't seen anyone. The apprentice's gut feeling was tingling into the birthday girl. Meanwhile, Nick upstairs saw it all unfold and rushed to warn Lisa. But when he knocked, he hesitated to talk about drama. Nick waited until night to call Lisa from a payphone. Once he learned about their marriage registration, he started to warn Lisa to watch out, for the apprentice cops were on their way. He could totally sense her anxiety. He quickly comforted her, urging her to answer only what's asked, not reveal info she knew her junior's tricks well. Nick thought his plan was foolproof, but the next day, the cops discovered the body on the mountain. Oops. The apprentice arrived, only to find the body Ash. Share such a great plot with your GF. Looking for a partner? Hundreds of hands offers high-quality, educated matches with strict vetting fakes banned. Nick hurried to identify the body and magically found an unburned ID. What a lucky break. But this raised eyebrows for the apprentice. Why would the killer leave clues after burning everything to ashes? He suspected the culprit was trying to direct the investigation elsewhere. The cops quickly found blood on the clothes. Oh boy. They went to the hotel and found hair in the book, such a tangled web. Just as the apprentice was ready to expose the killer's plot, the coroner threw him a curveball, time to focus on Lisa. That evening, the apprentice knocked on Lisa's door. Facing the photos, she finally admitted everything. She explained it was because her husband had been out of the picture for years, not wanting any ties. Lisa calmly answered the apprentice's questions and acted shocked at her husband's death, as Nicky had taught. To prove her alibi, she pulled out her itinerary, detailing her activities with her daughter. This mom is on top of things. She claimed they went to a movie at 6 p.m., then hit the dance hall with her daughter, only returning home at 11 p.m. But the apprentice was skeptical. Who plays out late on a Thursday with a kid? Just when she was puzzled, her friend sauntered by. They chatted and found out she lived nearby. Who knew they had neighbors? The apprentice teased her about eating here all the time, but Nick said he only popped over occasionally. Who said neighbors have to be buddy-buddy? What a surprise. Especially when she mentioned her husband's passing. Nick was totally shocked. Someone's been hiding really well. Nick calmly headed home, but Lisa was clearly rattled to talk about an acting award for her unease. He patiently reassured her not to flash that movie ticket. Nobody keeps those for fun. It could backfire big time. Subtitle: He informed Lisa to have her daughter get fully prepared, since he believed the police would come to question them soon. The more prepared they were, the better they could handle it. Just as Nick was about to head back to his room, he suddenly recalled something from his earlier chat with the apprentice that sounded a bit fishy. Subtitle: Do they know that I'm with the neighbor? Yes, I haven't told them yet. I made a mistake at that time. Oh dear, no. I'll handle this properly and just keep quiet for now. Nick didn't say another word, just quietly returned to his room. Sure enough, everything was unfolding just as he thought. His partner asked Lisa for the ticket. Upon learning it was from her pocket, the apprentice doubted its authenticity. If it wasn't to prove her innocence, who keeps a used ticket? But the partner said if it had been in a drawer, she'd have her doubts. Yet Lisa claimed she just tossed it. until she found it in the dirty laundry. That's when her doubts vanished. What a twist. The apprentice was thinking way ahead. Having the ticket didn't guarantee Lisa wasn't guilty. Oh no! He suspected she snuck out the back after going to the cinema, just as the movie was starting right at 6:10 p.m. Then she had to rush up to the mountain in 35 minutes. Clever calculation. Lisa had to take action to shake off her husband, to keep the cops off her back. She had to destroy husband's teeth and then burn all the evidence. Talk about desperate measures. But to turn the body to ashes would take an hour. She had no time to return to the cinema. But the apprentice noticed something huge. The woman erasing her husband's ID was clearly to avoid suspicion. Her own theory turned into a nightmare. To keep the cops from suspecting her, she had to ensure no evidence was left behind. What will happen tonight, though? When Nick called again tonight, he learned the cops had questioned the girl. Following his instructions, she reiterated everything but didn't mention it to her dad. Just then, the apprentice took the initiative to drop by, saying she wanted to warm up at Nick's place, but was secretly hunting for clues.